Northerners are victims of flawed constitution. Stop attacking us. Arewa youth tells Southern leaders. Let us know what they are saying. Let's find out. President of the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum, AYCF, Alhaji Shettima has warned Southern leaders to stop attacking and casting aspersion on the Northern region. President of the Arewa Youth Consultative Forum has warned Southern leaders to stop attacking and casting aspersion on the Northern region, saying Northerners are also victims of a flawed constitution. Yerima spoke in Lagos on Monday during the National Dialogue on the Constitutional Future of Nigeria in honor of a renowned constitutional lawyer, Prof. Ben Wabezi, organized by the Patriots, a pan-Nigerian group of eminent national leaders of thought, with the theme, Lawful Procedures for Actualizing a People's Constitution for Nigeria. He said it was worrisome that Southern leaders always cast aspersion on the North at every forum, advocating for a change of the present 1999 constitution, as if the North is not part of the struggle. Yerima stated that many Northerners have always been in the trenches, calling for the decentralization of power, which is highly concentrated in the center. He especially told Baba Ayo Adebanjo, leader of the Afenifere, the Pine Yoruba socio-cultural group, and the other Southern leaders to desist because some of them are products of struggle. Yerima said, I get worried when leaders we are looking up to look at the entire North and cast aspersion on them. I get worried. Because the truth of the matter is that we are more victims of this system than some of you in the southern part of this country. But yet, if an issue of this nature comes up, the entire North will be looked at and cast aspersions on. This is not right. Some of us grew in your midst. We were your students. You mentored us. We were part of a struggle. So when you don't look at people like us and cast aspersions, to an extent, you are saying we are stupid and foolish. That is what we feel. We are all victims. I have always been an advocate of this struggle. I have always been an advocate of total decentralization of this system. We cannot get it right if we continue to manage the center as it is today. So I am one of those who believe that we need to decentralize the central government to make the center less attractive. So for over 2 decades, we have been in the struggle. I am of the view, or my advice is that sometime, if leaders want to talk, let them specifically make mention of individuals who have basicized the system rather than generalizing it. Great Nigerian people, I am of the view that something is wrong, and I believe in it. We cannot manage the system, the constitution. Hey, my brother, you get us CBS now. Anyway, generalizing is actually very bad. Prejudice is bad. Stereotyping is bad. Coming out to use one person, 2 persons, 3 persons to judge a whole community or a whole tribe or judge your political zone is very wrong. It is very, very wrong. That's one. I don't talk that one. So that aside. But this thing, it just be like people now they cause this thing. You get some certain people they cause them. And you know they're okay. Ahmed Bello said they will fight to the last drop of their blood to conquer the South, to make the South their private estate, which we have been trying to do without success. If you are saying anything about the North, do not include the Hausas. They are not complaining. How many pure Hausas have been presidents, whether military or civilian? The Fulanis have ruled this country over 6 times. You're crying because the Fulanis are out of power, so declaring Bola Tinubu president was a huge blessing. If the North will come as I can talk, the North too, then they always talk. Yes, this is what the person talk. You get as the person used to talk. You understand? I agree with this person, but just to an extent. I agree with the person. You are coming out to say then they say how did they use to come? Say them be victims too. Stop attacking us. My dear, now the way when I use presence in herself, because anytime we be saying I know the power like this, another time na must go come outside and go say in a vein. If now you're talking, I go to talk like say in a person they quarrel. You understand? And I go to do things where we say make sense. Some of you, that's what you do. You use the opportunity to wreak a lot of havoc, and it is not okay. Listen, Shettima Yorima, have you forgotten that the 1999 constitution was formulated by the Fulani military government to keep them in power and have an age over the Southerners to enslave us, to rule over our resources and keep Southerners and Hausas at the gates? I watched a video where your Fulani Amadu Bello said they will continue to occupy important positions in Nigeria and give non-influential positions to the South. Open history, do you know how long the South has suffered oppression? So my own, if the North, and the thing is, as it dey happen, the North too, then they get their own share. But the thing be say, that their own share, na dem dey power. Na Fulani people na dey power. Why they no go, if dem dey power, do some things? Do you understand? Why they no go dey for, as dem dey power, correct some things for their side? Toh. You love to present yourself as victim always when all along you have led the country. Shey you get? Na wetin I dey talk. If they always complaining, once dem dey there, they be like say their brain dem dey comot am. They no dey know wetin dem go do again. You have led this country for the major part of its existence. During last administration, it was a northern and corruption was normal. Insecurity was almost normal. Protest strike was a sin. Today you want to attract sympathy as though everything is against you. Toh. After all your blabbing, go back to the North and tell them the game is up and that they have a choice to make between true federalism, regionalism, confederacy, and total disintegration. And don't forget to tell your people that we in the South will prefer the last option, total disintegration. Because my own be say if these people come out and they talk, I will say, these people now I don't dey for him of affairs now. If you want to change anything, then I get all the whole time in the world to change them. So what's going to be the problem? Hello, Tunde. Muhammad Adamu, I know you. Okay, you know Igbos are not stupid unless you eat grass like your cows. You have passed through Igbos in your career, either as a student or a pharmacy. Therefore, stop floating statements about us. I don't understand. I am Igbo. That's not what we are talking about. To be fair, without prejudice and sentiment, the North is the most richest part and the region in Nigeria and Africa. I have the blueprint for it, but sincerely, the problem is their past leaders who have been in power for about 80% more than other regions or parts of the country have not fully utilized this opportunity to better the region and the nation in general. But when you play open-minded leadership and fairness with others, it will be fine. Thank you. The North get a lot of things though. For not to remain the way it is, now their own people then go follow talk. Because they have been in the hem and face for that is why when I was reading it, I was chuckling. I was like, where's this one they talk? Without any fear of something else, if Nigeria can go back to the regional system of government, the country will develop fast because it will allow healthy competition. And we know competition brings about progress and prosperity, and each region will maintain stability and develop fast as each pace. It can also enhance exchange of ideas because God has blessed the various sections of Nigeria with both human and natural resources, and anyone can stay in any region if you can cope with the policy of progress. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.